Tonight, a stunning turn of events on a story the King 5 investigators have been tracking for months now. A judge has ordered the takeover of a charity that's supposed to be helping local military veterans.
King 5 investigator Susanna Frame revealed the charity's a mess. Thousands of dollars were misused, and board members have done nothing. Well, Susanna's here tonight to tell us how the state is now taking action.
Joyce and Mark, for the first time in state history, the Attorney General's office has moved to seize control of a charitable organization. They asked a Pierce County Superior Court judge to sign an emergency order to oust the leaders of the Veterans Independent Enterprises of Washington, or the V.I.E.W., and the judge agreed.
Our cameras were rolling as two military veterans with court orders in hand showed up unannounced at the V.I.E.W. to seize control of the operation.
Miss Hibbler, can I please talk to you?
Inside the van was V.I.E.W. Operations Manager Rosemary Hibbler, an Army veteran herself who's also a convicted felon. And the person at the center of our investigation that showed over the last 4 years, she siphoned hundreds of thousands of dollars away from the veterans charity.
The Pierce County Superior Court has appointed me as receiver over the V.I.E.W. I'm taking control and I would like your cooperation.
Counsel, I've reviewed and I'll sign your order.
Earlier in the day yesterday, a judge signed off on the order to allow the takeover, initiated by the Attorney General's office.
The conduct, as you've reported, Susanna, has been so outrageous for so long.
Attorney General Bob Ferguson gave the go-ahead after seeing King 5 reports about the struggling charity that touted itself as helping veterans by giving them employment, housing, and social services. But in bank records, we found large sums of their money transferred into a personal bank account, money going to pay Hibbler's personal IRS debts, and thousands to pay her rent.
I like working with nonprofits because I like helping people.
This summer, Hibbler sat down with us and denied any wrongdoing.
Are you stealing from the V.I.E.W.?
No.
We also exposed the charity's money spent in casinos. In the last year, nearly $26,000 of the V.I.E.W.'s money was withdrawn from casino ATMs or spent inside the Macaw Casino in Lakewood and the Muckleshoot in Auburn. On one day last January, in just one day, more than $11,000 of the nonprofit's money went to this casino, money that, by law, was supposed to be supporting veterans.
Part of our job is to make sure that that happens, that dollars are not diverted for someone's personal use, which goes against the entire intent of this organization. So look, speaking as the son of a veteran, we take that seriously.
Back at the V.I.E.W., the plan unfolded quickly. Investigators from the AG's office showed up to start going through files. All the locks were changed, and Hibbler got out of the van with nothing to say.
Rosemary, can you hear me? What do you think about the state taking over the V.I.E.W.?
I am so ecstatic that somebody finally put a stop to her.
Rosa Remedios on the left and Tammy Taylor on the right are former V.I.E.W. managers who say they were both fired by Hibbler after trying to bring the wasted funds to light. For the last 4 years, as Hibbler stayed on the job, they repeatedly complained to police departments and state agencies.
It's finally come to light. It's going to be saved. I mean, we've been through so much.
Oh, my little Tammy. We have, and today was like a milestone for us because I really gave up believing that anything would happen.
Many veterans let down by the V.I.E.W. gave up as well.
My bunk's right here.
Mike Garwick became homeless again. Veteran Maurice Whittington lost his source of income.
I'll probably just get in the back seat.
And for a time, Wallace Pruitt went back to living out of his car.
Because of what she has done to them by firing them and evicting them, there's so many that have relapsed.
Yes.
And it is so important for them to get the help they need.
The former managers hope new leadership will bring the V.I.E.W. back to its once thriving days, giving veterans struggling with incarceration, homelessness, and addiction stable employment and housing, the safety net to put their lives back together.
This is giving hope not only for our veterans that we have been trying to help.
All veterans.
It's all veterans. It's for every veteran out there that they are not forgotten.
Just a huge day and a huge sense of relief for so many people that have been trying trying to get something done for years. Now, since taking over, the court-appointed boss tells me his #1 mission is to find money, trying to keep the doors open. The bank accounts are completely empty. When we were there last night, there wasn't even any running water. The utility bills hadn't been paid. And the few veterans still working there haven't received a paycheck in weeks. Then this afternoon, there was big news that new boss appointed by the court found out that someone has donated $10,000. That's to help with the payroll and to keep the doors open. This is a Redmond-based Osborne Family Foundation. They are ecstatic, the new leaders there, that at least they can make the payroll and try to get a fresh start going.
Yeah. Defrauding veterans is just gut-wrenching in and of itself. Yeah. What happens next, Susanna?
Well, this is a temporary order that the judge signed just kind of on the spot, and next week they go back to court, and the V.I.E.W could fight it. They could fight this and try to get their way back in there, the original leaders. That's not what the state will be fighting for. Also, I do know that criminal investigations are still underway. There's still a possibility someone could get arrested here.
Okay.
Okay, we'll keep following that. But good news today. Thanks.
Thank you, Susanna.